was ready to watch 2 hours of people stuck in a high-rise building. One of those like rooftop bars. I didn't need to. You pretty much know what to expect. It's technically set in like modern times, but there's like a flashback premonition type dealie right at the start. Just kind of time travel deja vu-y. I'll spoil that right away. But if you've seen these things or clips of it online, and you ever wondered like what it would be like in like a 1950s style, like this got it straight off the bat. We'll start off late 50s, early 60s, premonition, and then we go present day times. She's like, oh, I keep having these dreams about my grandmother. I'll go see my grandmother. She goes to her dad, and her dad is like, oh, let's not mention her. No. And then she goes to her uncle, and her uncle's like, let's not mention her. Not talk about her. She's been a nuisance to our family. And then she talks to her aunt, married into, and she said, don't look under the cupboard. Don't look in the drawer. Don't look at the letter. Don't go to your grandmother's house. And then she goes to her grandmother's house. And her grandmother's like, oh, you got my letters, did you? She's like, no, I'd premonition. I've been dreaming about you. And you died. And he's like, what? Oh my gosh, take the book with you. I'm about to die. I'm going to die. You've got to get the book so you can read and have the book and not the thing. And then the grandmother dies. There's a good school like there normally is. It's a dark colour temperature, not unlike Thunderbolts. It is similar. It's a different colour palette. I didn't notice a whole lot, but that is what I did notice. I don't want to say it's run of the mill. It's just that I didn't notice everything. And I haven't seen the first of the movies. I've only seen the Final Destination. I'm aware of the silly deaths that happen and the pre-deterministic universe that is set up. I was aware of all of this going into the film. I'm thinking, this will probably happen. Which means I wasn't on the edge of my seat, guessing who's going to die. Is anyone going to die? What's going to happen? Will the thing come true and happen and everything good? Or will everything bad and it all happens in any way? I wasn't worried about that. I was there to have a good time. I knew what I was in for. It's part of a franchise. It's not even the sequel. You know what I mean? If they could change things up a bit. It's like the tone is set, my friends. I knew what I was in for. I was in for some silly deaths. I was in for some gore, voyeurism, wish fulfillment. I wasn't wishing. I was just doing it because you guys want to know if it was worth watching. It was. Check it out. I'm going to enjoy it on another level because I was looking for the pennies or the symbolisms, and you get to the like, well, I think I'll live, and then she lives, and then my head, you get to see like, the dialogue. You get to do the mystery of it. It is artistic. See, what they have done here is they have had a horrific attempt at making a horror film. It is a meta experience, you see, as you know what to expect as the audience. You also know what to expect as the protagonist. And you see that they are, what is happening here is a symbolism on capitalism. The filmmaker is suggesting that capitalism will be put to death, as the penny is incidentally a cause of all these people's deaths. And then later in the film, when it rolls down the steps, it is attached to the deaths, not causing them anymore. But you see these people in the high-rise building, and they all die. So this is really where capitalism and all the fat pigs on the skyscrapers. It's a metaphor for the capitalism ladder collapsing. Capitalizing, you might say. I've only seen 2 horror movies that are any good. Happy Death Day and Happy Death Day 2. However, my question is, do they actually count as horror movies? Are they more science fiction? This falls short. But I give it credit. 1, there's no jump scares. I hate jump scares. Nobody likes them. It's either, oh, and then it's over, or it's boring. Because you knew it was going to happen. I knew what I was getting into. I've seen clips here and there of this movie and that movie in the same franchise. So there was no homework for me. I wasn't bored. I wasn't trying to pick up on the lore. I wasn't spending ages going like, oh, when it's two truths, the next person has to do a dare. Okay, I'll remember that. Yeah, okay. Oh, that person doesn't have a tongue anymore. Okay, no tongue. Two truths, and then it has to be a dare. And if you watch the video, okay. If anyone watches the video, if anyone says they're in the game, and the true truth, and she doesn't have a tongue, and it's two true truths, and then you have to dare. Okay. There's none of that for me. Because I'm like, oh, Final Destination. I know what this is. This is a Final Destination movie. This is when they see they're going to die, and then they avoid the death, and then death comes for them anyway. I don't think I'm counting it. I didn't get scared. I didn't feel like visceral. Men in Black 1 succeeded at being a good sci-fi movie. Whereas Final Destination didn't scare me, didn't give me that visceral thing. So it falls flat as far as horror classification, right? Just because there's red on the screen doesn't mean it's a horror movie. Apologies if that's what you were aiming for. So I'm putting this just underneath Men in Black 1. Alright, take it easy.